Hey, welcome to the 5-minute quickie where we're going to muse today. Muse on something which I think could change your day. I know it changes my day when I do it, and I need to do it more. And it's something that is based on a meditation. But it's also based on, I guess, awareness and being aware of your surroundings and the people who are in your life. What am I talking about? Well, there's a meditation called the act of loving kindness. And if you've heard of it, you know exactly what it's all about. And if you haven't, well, it's, I guess, and I'm not a meditation expert, nowhere near. I do a little bit of meditation myself. But I understand the principle of the act of loving kindness. Thinking about those people close to you, the people you love, and sending good wishes, good health, happiness, love and joy, and seeing individuals. And as you see one, you send them loving kindness, wishing them well, wishing them good health, and then another and another. And you might do it to forgotten friends, just to remind them and remind you of how they touched your life in the past. So as you bring them to mind, you could then just send them the gratitude that you have for them, for being in your life, and the love that you have for them, and wish them well in their life now, even though you're not part of that life. Isn't that lovely? That's a lovely thing to do. And what does it make you feel? It makes you feel so grateful for life, doesn't it? And the act of gratitude is one of the things that will make life so good. And also it's fucking difficult to be depressed, to be sad, when you are truly grateful and you are truly sending loving kindness. It may be a little bit, you're not there with them, but you're so grateful for their presence in your life, because they're still present, aren't they? Their energy is with you, haven't gone. And maybe if you were really, really something special, I think you could send that act of loving kindness to people who maybe you're not quite so fond of, maybe people who have done you wrong. It's not forgiving them, it's just sending them loving kindness, good health, so lithba, and just so that they can maybe be a better person. That's so wonderful. I think it's lovely. You can even hear my voice change then, because I was even starting to think of various people in my life as I was sharing with you. So it's a weird thing to do. So even if you talk about things like that in a lovely, kind way, you're in some ways sending it anyway. But here's the thing. This is what I've been thinking about. Because what would happen if you did it in the daytime? As in daytime. Why wouldn't you meditate in the daytime? What I mean is eyes wide open daytime. When you're about your normal daytime job, your normal daytime activities, being you in the real life out there. What am I talking about? Well, this is the thing I try to do. Well, I try to do it more often. I do it and I try, and try means fail and all that stuff. But no, I strive. That's another way to put it. I strive. And as I'm walking along, maybe down the high street, I'll see somebody and I go, you're wearing that hat, and that hat really suits you. But I won't say it out loud, because that would be, well, a little bit out there. That might whoa, taken aback by people. If someone came up to you and said, I really love your hat, although I have done that a few times. I saw a guy when I was on holiday, and I saw this guy in this pork pie hat, and I like pork pie hats. And I just went up to him and went, do you know what? That hat is amazing on you. You look brilliant. And we stopped and had a 5-minute chat. And that was amazing. And it was amazing for me, because I don't talk to people that much. I don't go out my way to talk to people. Little introvert there. And it just did something for me. And I thought about that. But then I thought, well, Even if you can't do it out loud, do it with your internal voice. Or as you walk past somebody, go, I wish you well. Inside, internal voice, I wish you well. I wish you good health. Hope you have a lovely day. Sending you my love for a lovely day. Because love comes in every different level, doesn't it? My caring. Or just as you come away from, maybe you've gone to the shop, the local shop, and you're coming away. Inside, I know you've said it, thank you outside, but you say, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. You know, that lovely smile that you had made me feel good. But you say it with your internal voice, and you're beaming that energy back to them. What I believe is, two things happen. The first one is it makes you feel bloody good. But you also, three things happen. But because it makes you feel good, because you're sending out these lovely things, and it's that feeling of being grateful in the world because there's so many wonderful things going on and you're starting to notice them. But also, they feel good. And they will get it because we're all connected energetically. Somehow we're connected. I know that we've done things where I'll explain that another day. But we are connected. And you imagine when someone comes into a room and they're in a bad mood, you bloody know before they've even set eyes on you. You can feel the room go, we raise ourselves, don't we? Well, if you can express that act of loving kindness in the daytime, in your waking day, even waking day seems a silly thing to say, but in your normal walking around day, it just says you put the phone down. Thank you for being there. Thank you. I know you've said it maybe out loud, but just send it again. And you'll find you feel good, they feel good, somehow. They have a better day, even though you're not round. But you get to notice more in your world. And that's a wonderful thing, because sometimes we go through our life and we're too focused. Our peripheral vision isn't turned on. But when it becomes turned on and our activating system starts to notice the things of beauty or things that we can be grateful for, our mood will lift. And that's the worst that can happen. Our mood will lift. And it'll make you smile on the inside. If it doesn't make you smile on the outside, it'll certainly make you smile on the inside. So that's me thinking outside of the box of meditation and the meditation of the act of loving kindness. Let me know what you think. Give it a go for I was going to say a day, but give it a go for 7 days. And I think you'll be amazed how your life changes. And those other people in your life. You'll never know how far the ripples of change go. Never will, but they do. So do let me know. You can email me, feedback@personaldevelopmentunplugged.com. Please share this so everyone gets a reminder to look for beauty and be grateful for it with an act of loving kindness. It would be awesome if you did, because when you share this podcast, it just opens it up to so many more people. And that'll be an act of loving kindness too, to them and to me. And I'm so grateful for it. So I'm sending you my internal voice of how wonderful you are. Have a lovely day. Enjoy. Bye-bye. It's time to fly.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.